Alright, good day. This is the African Crypto Warlord. Today we're going to be looking at Sol USDT. If I remember, I'll bring up Solana BTC pairing. What we're looking at here is a Laplace distribution, okay? And this just tells you random returns. What we just looked at was it on a 6-hour cone. Now, the general idea being with this is it's a mean reversion, okay? So we can see we hit limits here. We completely broke outside of our limits, so it'd be using another cone like our daily. Alright, that won't break outside of our limits, but hit a level. And we broke outside our limits, and now we're just hunting for mean reversion. Now here's the catch-22. Usually what likes to happen is that if this thing doesn't print another cone, so I have green flashes, once it's had a big outlier event like that, you're going to want green flashes. Zero volatility means green flashes. You're going to want it above this orange line. Why? That can help put in a bullish div. Furthermore, it will make sure that the cone can expand higher up than further down. Vice versa, if you put the new cone in this going down, you're going to have this previous data here as a top. Alright, whereas you can use it as a bottom if it prints above, because it's going to go up, come and touch it. So that's a flip in the book we're going to have to look for. Furthermore, we have a 24-hour distribution cone, okay? And what we can see here is from Saturday the 15th of October, we came in, we hit levels 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, pretty much 6 to the downside. And now we're going to want to return pretty much equal to the upside. What happens to the one side must happen to the other side. So a plus 6 like this. Okay, so what are we looking for? We're going to look for this region here to be in target, $31. Furthermore, any closes above 32.62, you can look for another touch at 33.87. What negates that? Any candle closes below JMA. Usually 2 candle closes below JMA, and you're going to continue down. Let's put on our other data here. We have a region here where price can get trapped in on the next print in 24 hours. Or if this red line crosses through the orange line, you're going to look for a mean reversion at 31. Furthermore, it might step down to the daily mean, which is at 29.84 and 29.52. Okay, that's just what we have to monitor here for. So stuff is a little bit sketchy at the moment, but what we can see is we've had a blue flash here and it's triggered off. That's usually a buy signal. Obviously that happened 10% ago. What you need to look for is it's a tough one for the 21-day, but within the next print, which is on the 14th of November, price action for it to negate this bear div needs to be above 48.50 cents. Let's just get it on the money. 48.20 cents. Alright, if price action can get above there and hold, then you've negated this shit to the downside. Now we're going to shuffle to the 14-day. So we're going to say 14-day, saying similar things. Problem is, here you go, it has to be above a JMA line for me to be happy. There you go. So you can hold this denying of mean reversion play if you hold above $30.89. If you don't hold above $30.89, then this target comes into play, 22. 22 has been on my book for a while. Now this target can change. Let's say we hit the mean. Wherever this orange line is, it could lift up. So it could be $24 next month. But given that we've had blue flashes off, this is going to be a very hard one to rip out of here. But we have come through and we are keeping returns inside of the band. So that tells me that we're looking for a new trend. Okay. Limits to this trend right now for it to continue. It will continue past $56. It will start looking for a very big market trend at 39.71 cents. It fails this at $31 pretty much to then come and touch 22.20 cents. Alright, but we have a blue flash off. Now we have DLP mean reverting. This is a pretty good play. So I'm going to look for continuation when this little green line goes to the red line. Alright, and usually by the time that's happened, price action will be at $36. It should be if volatility is on its side. To confirm this DLP mean reversion to the upside, you're going to need to close the JMA pretty much on the line. Alright, so if you close the next candle above this mean, if you open the next candle above this mean, close it above the mean, the JMA is naturally just going to come in here, even if it's sideways. That will allow some good clean expansion on DLP to the upside, which is $36. We have a higher term time frame mean here at $44.52. If we close below, two candles below 32.70 cents, then the next one will be about 32.31 cents. You're going to look for mean reversion. You're going to look for a test on the reverse wave trends from the mean reversion play down to its limit here at $28. Now we're going to look at 5-day. I like to make sure that the 5-day is on my side. So we have some expansion. We don't have PB cone on here. We don't have to have that on there. PB cone. So we have expansion and volatility is in our favor. Our new trend kicks in. It will look very friendly at $34.53. There's going to be some guys taking their first scalps around about $36.46 to $36 on the next print on the 5-day. That's in 13 hours. You have clean play through if you close above this mean. Naturally, if you hold above the mean, your mean reversion play is going to go through. We can confirm this is not an outlier event. So when this little line touches there, that will more than likely be the outlier event. We haven't had red flashes. We will wait for red flashes to trigger when price hits 34.41 cents or $36. So there is a scalp in here from here to here to set in a bull div. So we'll keep an eye out for that. The 3-day. The 3-day is starting to curl over a bit. This is the kind of short that I was saying on the 5-day that could pull through. It's going to come up, hit the line, touch, hit your JMA. Or the top side of your reverse wave trend. So we haven't hit the top side of our reverse wave trend. If we keep the JMA above this orange line, we'll look for continuation. That will also help curl that over. Problem is for this outlier to be true, in the next 1 day and 14 hours, you're going to have to close above 34.32 cents. All right. And I think if you get that high, it will start to trigger some red flashes. DLP looking to turn over. So DLP is matching with this cross. Generally, this cross will come true when we start coming down to the JMA. DLP will catch trend as soon as we get below 31.9350. Alright, but this is also a bull div play, so you just gotta be patient and monitor. So we're gonna drop it onto the 24-hour for Solana Pool. Solana Pool's got some positive drift. What we're gonna be watching here for is it'll be a pretty strong rip to the upside if they can close this candle and the next candle above the orange line. Then it tells me that my returns have hit an outlier at the top side of my band, which means that the play off of it can give us some legs. We got to look for some targets now. We've got a VRE's levels on. Cool. So you're going to have to start breaking out your VRE levels. General idea being is this bull div will still be in play at this point. So there's liquidity coming in at 31.3675, maybe for a wick in and then a fight back up to touch this band. But for now, it's quite hard to tell in the 24 hours. We're going to need two prints, this print and the next open and close, to be above orange. That will help that mean revert up. But the problem is when this thing hits mean reversion, and if it fails closing above the JMA, when that's at mean reversion, this is going to rip very quickly to the downside. Fail from a bull div at a very high outlier point, not healthy. As you can see, we're going to get here, as those lines cross and stuff like that, they like to cause liquidity. So this bear div that you can see playing out here is only true if we close this candle and the next candle below the mean. Alright? Then you can see the bear div carry some legs down into 31.17. It's a bit of a tough play because that is obviously like a whole cent difference. So we're going to go look on the 6-hour for different levels. Now I'm going to put on VRE levels. So we have a 6-hour distribution cone. We're going to just quickly throw a 6-hour distribution cone up with VRE levels. Now we're going to have to go looking for, this is our previous monthly mean. That's what we tagged. We failed. Now we're going to have to go look for our current monthly mean. Where is our current monthly mean? Have we printed it? I can't see it. Here it is. So this is our daily mean on Solana. So if you're a bear or whatever it is, you must know that we haven't visited our weekly mean, which is minus 4% down. Furthermore, our monthly mean is minus 5% down. Okay. unless this is a new trend for macro term, then it won't touch this region. Okay, well, to touch the weekly, it should come and touch the weekly to pull out like a hidden bull dip and whip up, unless that's what it's trying to do here. But your general idea being is you close above your daily, where we're pretty much stuck at now, 33.05 cents. You can look for continuation, maybe into your red line at 33.30 cents. Start closing above there, start looking for any one of these levels. In place that data will get very, very choppy. You can say it's $34.09. So from our previous monthly mean to our weekly mean, we have a big range. Alright, we have a big range. So it's about 2% range, and then it'll be about down, and it'll be about like an 8% range from here to there, 7% range to the downside. So you have quite a lot of stuff to look out for over here. Now what are we going to do? We're going to look for 6 hour on our reverse wave trend. So this is our means over here, a bit hard to see at the current moment. What we don't want to see, which can be backed, is this thing's catching trend, but as soon as this one contracts green and stays positively correlated, it can have the short. So what we're seeing with Bitcoin is it's triggering green here, 33, let's say 295, not on Bitcoin but on Solana, but equivalent play. It will trigger green here. Now that contraction phase needs to come through and hold above the daily mean. Alright, when the contraction phase comes through to get a bull div. Furthermore, it's a bit of a toughie, but we have our mean reversion play happening, and we're quite a ways up above the mean. So what I'm going to expect is, like it's matched up on our other RO, the returns are rather high. So we're going to make this mean reversion play here on our percentage is going to be the slower one over here. So we can look for follow through if you can hold above 33.125. I know these are a lot of targets, but if you write them down, you'll see that price action comes to them. So 3 hour contraction. Now we have some positive drift. Positive drift can keep us above the daily mean. With a mean reversion play, hold above the daily mean. So here will be a nice one. A 90 minute. We need to know where our reverse wave trend is. Come on. So here we have contraction moving into positive drift. We need to hold. There we go. Perfect. Wow. So we have a lot of returns that are actually hitting bull divs outside of this. So if there is failure, it's going to come down very quickly. But furthermore, we do have the potential for some upside. So let's go start looking at a target. This is looking quite strong if it can hold here for another 90 minutes, as this is just printed. We want to make sure that it can kick positive drift in. If we can kick positive drift in, we'll drift up into 33.130 cents, and then we're going to look for the follow through up into maybe like $33.91. 45 minute contraction. Oof, that's looking a bit worked at the moment. We want to have this carrying on contracting, and DLP is mean reverting. That's mean reverting. We need to switch those off. Come on, load up. We can use this side, that's alright. So you'll have mean reversion play. Here's your mean reversion play. So if you close below 334175, you're gonna have the bearish the bears deny mean reversion. So if you close here, this one's naturally going to print through, and you'll have a little bit of fight here, but it's looking like it's going up for now. We want to make sure that that thing goes green, otherwise it's just going to be limited up over here until this little red line goes green. There we go. Now we're back. We have the strength to break through here. Alright, sort of being front run at the moment though, as we haven't had our cross now come through and hit it. So you're going to have to close above this line to naturally print it through. That's where you want to close it. You don't want to close it too high, otherwise it looks like a front run. So it's going to be tough. It's for 37 minutes, but mark this number out, $33.2150. 30 cents, $30, 30 minutes. Expansion to the upside looks cool. DLP is looking for reversion play. RO is looking for reversion play to the upside. We do have some red flashes, so maybe look for a limiting effect at 33.110. 15 minutes. It's expanding to the upside, getting a bit sloppy at the moment. Some big candles here. Bull div, I need to make sure that this bull div holds above reverse wave trend mean, which will be here. Pretty shit range, so we'll say that the bull div fails at this over here, $33.04, which is pretty much our daily over here. This bull div, right? It can get wicked in. Let's go have a look at, dare I say it, the 5 minutes, just to see what's happening in the next. We have some expansion to the upside. We've caught the trend. This looks healthy enough. to hit this line at least, 33.10. You want to have bull divs form above that, and then you'll have continuation to the upside. Now we mustn't forget the candles are going up. We have monthly means and stuff down here, so we must understand that there are going to be guys targeting 5% down and 6% down. So know that there are some active sellers that will be in this game to try get their maximized profits. And as we say, $22 is still in the book until we have the flashes to say that it's not. I hope you guys have a good day further. All the best trading this. Ciao, Bella. African Warlord out.